Before I start, I'd just like to point out I do have a bun in my hair, but the way that my camera's zoomed in at the moment, it looks like, I don't know, it looks just like I've got really no hair. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Kayleigh, and today I thought I would film a really fun video. I've seen a few people do it before, and it's the backwards makeup challenge. So basically, you put your makeup on, but in the reverse order that you would do it. So primer would be like the last thing. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I just feel like I'm basically just going to ruin my face, aren't I? It's not going to look nice. I mean, no point even pretending that I think it's going to look nice, because I know it's going to look hideous, but, you know, it's entertainment, I guess. So, I have written down in my notebook the order in which I do my makeup, just so I don't get confused. And the last thing I normally do is my lipstick. I have chosen this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Can. Very nice. I thought I'd go for like a matte thing, because then hopefully when I do my foundation later, my lipstick won't budge. Yeah, so anyway, let's pop it on. I mean, look how ridiculous I look with lipstick on and nothing else. Okay, so then what I do before lipstick is highlighter, and I am going to use the Merry Luminizer by The Balm, and I love this brush. I bought this on Boxing Day, as you will have seen in my Boxing Day haul, and let's just pop some highlight on my cheekbones. This feels so weird. That looks so weird. It just looks like my skin is really greasy on my cheekbones. And then before highlighter, I contour. For my contour today, I'm going to use Hoola bronzer by Benefit, but I don't have a separate one. I just have it in this like pack. I bought this last year. I don't think this one is available anymore. This one is called Cheekathon, and I'm sure they have a new one now that doesn't have Dallas, but has the Sugar Bomb blush instead, I think. Don't quote me on that. I hardly ever use Hoola. I always just forget about it because it's in this pack and it's not where I keep my other bronzers. I mean, it looks alright. If I had clear skin at the moment, I wouldn't think this was very bad. But I've got so many spots on my chin and it's just so red. I don't know if you can see how red it actually is. I definitely need some foundation or concealer to kind of minimise the redness on my face at the moment. So, there's that. And actually, I should use Hoola more often, really. Yeah. What's next? Okay, so then I'm going to do my brows. Normally, my brows take me quite a long time. Normally, I will line them with my brow pencil. Then I will fill them in with powder. Then I will use Benefit's Gimme Brow over the top to make them look just a bit more natural and to set them in place. So now I'm going to do it in the reverse order. I'm going to use Gimme Brow first. Okay, it has kind of caught every single hair surrounding my brows. So then next I'm going to use my powder, which I don't like to do because I feel like I can't really get a precise line with my powder. It's better with my brow pencil. So this powder looks minging. This is the Rimmel Brow This Way Powder and Wax Duo. I never use the wax side, I just use the powder. And I always use the brush it comes with. I could really do with like a brow brush, but I don't have one. Like I've gone too thick already. Oh, they look hideous. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna try and do my brow pencil and hopefully it does some magic to these monstrosities. The brow pencil I use, I literally have like 3 stubs in my bag, is the Rimmel brow pencil. in dark brown. Right, let's see if I can just define my brows a bit more. Oh, I'm so embarrassed in my brows right now. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think I can even fix them. Right, I give up. Let's move on to the next thing. Mascara. Cool. So I tend to use 2 or 3 mascaras just because when one starts to dry, I tend to use that as like my eyelash primer as such and to kind of get the shape. Then I use a wetter one to like define my eyelashes a bit more and to kind of make them a bit thicker. So, because I'm doing it backwards, I'm going to use the wet one first. This is going to be interesting. Not too bad. And then I'm going to go with my YSL Baby Doll. So then going in with my dry one has kind of taken away some of the thickness of the wet mascara because obviously it's so wet and then this brush is just taking it off. So my lashes look really long but really, really thin. I don't really like that. But that's what you have to do when you're doing the backwards makeup challenge, I guess. Before I do my mascara, I powder my face to set my foundation and concealer. However, I don't have any on, but I've still got a powder anyway. So, Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, everyone uses it. Real Techniques powder brush, let's go. I use the transparent powder as well, so I don't really know if this is going to do anything. Might stop a bit of my oiliness. Okay, so I've done my powder. I feel like that's definitely taken away a lot of the oiliness on my face. It's actually taken away some of the highlights, so it doesn't look as extreme. It looks a little bit more natural. Next is concealer. So I normally use concealer after I've done my eyeshadow to kind of clear up any fallout that's happened or to kind of tidy up any blendy bits that have gone too far down. So for concealer today, I'm going to use this very well worn Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. And along my nose and on my spots, I'm going to be using the Trick and Treatment concealer from Soap & Glory. This says Bright On, so is that the shade? Bright On? I don't know. Okay. And I always blend my concealer out my fingers. I really want to get some of those like mini beauty blenders, but I haven't yet, although I have just got paid and I am going shopping tomorrow, so I'll probably get some then. And let's blend out my concealer. That's my concealer done. Next I will be doing my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using my favourite palette that I have at the moment. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And yes, so these are the shades in the Tartelette in Bloom. I'm going to be using these 3 down here. Normally when I do my eyeshadow, I do my crease colour first, blend it out, and then I do my all over the lid colour. So I'm going to be doing it the opposite way today. So I'm going to pop Sweetheart all over my lid. It's weird doing it with my mascara already on my eye. I feel like I'm going to get it all over my mascara, or I'm just going to mess up all my mascara. And then I'm going to use this brush. This is the Tarte brush that came with this palette, and I'm going to dip it into Rebel. There is a bit of fallout from these eyeshadows and it's gone on my cheeks, so I'll wipe it off with my finger. but it would be much better if I had my concealer to clear it up as well. Okay, and the same on the other eye. Looks alright, just looks a little bit messy, doesn't it? And then I'm just going to use Funny Girl. What's next? My foundation. So for foundation, I am going to use my good old trusty BB cream from Rimmel London and my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Expert Face Brush. So just kind of blot this around my face. Surely I'm just going to take all my contour and highlight off. I feel like, is there any point in doing this? And then put some on my neck because I like to blend it all down my neck. And let's get blending. Okay, so there's my foundation done. I do feel like I've basically just wiped off all my contour and highlight. There's still like a tiny bit there, but really not much at all. And the last thing I'm going to do is pop my primer on. This is ridiculous. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. I've very nearly run out of it. It's a struggle to get it out now. I've like nearly run out. It's like when you're trying to squeeze the last little bit of toothpaste out. So what I normally do with this is take a bit and rub it on my forehead. And some on my nose. And some on my chin. So putting on that primer, I took off a little bit of my BB cream, but not much. And that is my finished makeup look. So what do you guys think? My mascara, I think, is just ridiculous. I'll zoom you in actually. So yes, this is my finished makeup look. Brows aren't that bad. They are too thick, but I do think they look more natural. They don't look as defined and as harsh as I normally have them. So that might be something to consider. The eyeshadow could definitely do with some more blending. I don't think doing my eyeshadow the other way around really made much of a difference. My mascara is ridiculous. I mean, my eyelashes look long, but they are just so thin. Like, I don't even know if you can see them. It just looks like there's nothing there. So I definitely prefer the way that I do my mascara myself. My lips have managed to stay. Yeah, they've actually stayed intact. That is really good. My skin overall does look a bit more natural. In the camera, it definitely looks better than it does in real life. In real life, you can see my redness on my spots and all around my nose. My contour and highlight is basically gone. So I don't feel like there was any point even putting it on in the first place. So that it was my backwards makeup challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you want more videos from me. You're gonna get them anyway. I put new videos up every single Sunday. So yeah, and I will see you next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!